Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another anime first impression video. I'm going to be ending the first impressions this week and continuing essentially what I've been doing for the rest of the season. So this is going to be on Prima Dog, and Prima Dog can be found on High Dive. High Dive is a streaming site owned by Sentai Films, so this season they have quite a bit of them. So I'm very impressed what they've been doing and how they've been growing. So honestly, I was excited to see more and more anime being posted there. So Prima Dog is definitely it has that moe style, and it also has that gaming vibe to it, and I'll come to those themes in just a bit. But before anything else, if you haven't done so by now, please subscribe to my channel. We are trying to reach 4,800 and we're about 15 people away. So if you haven't subscribed, you can be one of those people that make my day, or my month, sorry. So make sure you reach to 4,800 by the end of the month, hopefully. And guys, if you haven't done so by now either, check out my social media in the description below, and give some love to the channel. Commenting, liking, and sharing always helps tremendously. So make sure you're doing stuff like that. So, okay, so Prima Da, again, can be found on High Dive. There's about 3 episodes already out. It has that little moe style, but it's not, I don't know if I would consider this one a moe anime. But it is an all-female cast, or mainly female cast. And so, yeah. You can go that route if you want. Anyways, it starts with a kind of dark tone to the anime, to the series, and that's essentially this girl. She is created to be a doll of war, essentially, and she's used in battle. And that arc kind of ends pretty fast. Like, we get about 3-4 minutes of her explaining, "This is what I'm made for. This is what, you know, I have no feeling whatsoever." Blah blah. And then she wakes up in the attic of a cafe, and she goes downstairs and meets this little girl, and the little girl gets attacked by a robot, and she's able to stop the robot with her mind. Now, at this point, I'm very confused. Like, okay, what happened? Well, she wakes up again, and essentially it's explained that she is a retired doll now. What they do is essentially they take away some of her memories so that she doesn't remember everything that happened, or how to use certain things. And they're supposed to take away some features that the doll is not able to use anymore, form of, you know, safety. She herself now is going to be working for the cafe, and essentially we go through this little montage of everyone trying to help her find the right spot in the cafe, and she's just very clumsy. She doesn't know what she's doing, and she's all over the place. And I personally, I like that. It was funny. Eventually, she basically is helping the youngest member of the group, and they're talking, and she learns a story that this little girl lost her older sister, who was also a doll, and she's been hoping to see her one day. Now, eventually it comes to the point where she's like, she shows her a picture of her sister, and she realizes, oh, that's the other doll that I saw upstairs that was not functioning. So she talks to the leader. The leader says the doll's broken. She probably won't ever come back. So she goes upstairs to the attic, finds the doll. She lays down with the doll and basically has her moment, cries a little bit because she said that her friend will never have her sister come back. Well, again, this weird phenomenon where she's able to control the robot with her mind happens, and she's able to wake up the broken robot. And the broken robot basically has this fun day with her sister and gives her kind of a little, like, I guess, conclusion to her life for her. But at the end of the day, she doesn't really fix her. She just wakes her up. And she knows that eventually she's going to break, and she I think at the end of the episode, she's telling the girl, I don't remember like anything that happened the day before. I don't remember my sister's name. I don't remember her face, and I don't want her to go through that. So she's like, you need to shut me down, and she does. Basically goes to her sister, says, hey, I love you, I'm gonna go far away for a long time. You know, it just has to happen. And there's this whole moment, you know, she knows that she basically it's not gonna live ever again. So she shuts down, and it's pretty sad to be honest, but that's what it is. So and that's it in a nutshell. That's the first episode. There is comedy, there's a little drama, little sadness there. There's a little bit of action, not that much, but had a little bit of everything. It was one of those series that I think that if I sat down and watched it, I wouldn't mind watching it, to be honest. I don't think this is a beginner anime. I think people that are in that spectrum still would watch it and be bored, or you know, want more from it. But this is a cute slice of life type of style. Maybe I don't think every episode is going to be slice of life, but essentially not really one centered plot type of style anime that we get this cute story every episode. I feel like this anime is going to be like that, where we get filled with emotions through each episode, and basically just see this robot, or this girl really, try to figure out life. And I like those animes. They're lighthearted and they're fun to watch. So personally, I do recommend this one. I'd probably recommend it for intermediate and higher, but I do recommend it. So out of 10, I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. I think this one has potential to be one of the better ones in the series if it stays as good as the first episode. So 7 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know not everyone likes these types of animes, and I personally, there was a part of my life that I thought these were probably the worst animes, but I don't think that so much anymore. I think these are actually pretty good, and they actually do tell good stories. So let me know what you guys think. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.